In my line, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. They had me 6 hours, I said 17 words. I'm like Shady in the snow, I spun, I'm so superb. A legend still remains when his flesh is in the earth. And if they raid your tomb, may they fall upon a curse. Yeah, there's 9 I keep for backup. With this I wanted chip, we ran plays. They need to build a statue for this shit. Big plays, a slay couldn't get you through this shit. More grams than Brandon, fiends rushing for a hit. The priest sitting out a diner while you niggas giving tips. You gon' get a C-section, all that pushing through your lips. I hold it desert straight, a shooter told me do my dips. You're just photogenic, not a boss, I'm convinced. Niggas practicing hard for them obituary pics. Shooters watching the gram for them locations of your pics. Linebacker Brunson, call me if you wanna hit. We world champs now, that just come with this shit. Let's go! You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. In my line, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds.
The Commission.
It's definitely time to hunt. It's definitely time to hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely time to hunt. The Philadelphia Eagles, they on their way. You know what I'm saying? They leaving tomorrow. They leaving tomorrow to New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. And as always, we definitely got to be in rare form. As always, we got to be in rare form. We got to be in rare form. While my mic ain't picking up, but we're going to get through it, man. We're going to get through it. You know what I'm saying? We got to be in rare form for this one, man. It's a lot of storylines, man. Y'all hear me? Thumbs up loud and clear. The three-peat killers is in the building. Thumbs up loud and clear, man. Confetti season is upon us. We're going to talk tonight, man. We got some interesting storylines that we need to talk about. We have some developments over the week that I want to tap in with. And, you know, we play in the Super Bowl in 8 days, ladies and gentlemen. In 8 days, ladies and gentlemen, we play in the Super Bowl, man. A lot of people ain't think we would be here. A lot of people disrespected us during the course of the season at 2-2. I remember it all. A lot of people was disrespecting us last week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. A lot of people was disrespecting us last week. But and none of them things changed what we all knew was going to happen as Philadelphia Eagles fans. None of that changed, man. Shout out to y'all in the building, man. I see y'all, man. 289 people in the building, 3 minutes live. Confetti season. My guy Lamont Hubert, what up? Charlie G, what up? You know what I'm saying? But I want to start this off with Jalen Hurts and how poised Jalen Hurts has been. You know what I mean? During the press conference. Now, he ain't get it. Listen, the questions that the Philadelphia media are asking Jalen Hurts right now are nothing compared to with. Let me see if I can pull it. I want to pull up Jalen Hurts' press conference real quick. I want to pull up the press conference. You know what I'm saying? I want to pull up the press conference. I low-key want to listen to it together if we can. If we able to listen to the press conference together. You know what I'm saying? That would make me feel good. That'd give me a warm and fuzzy. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a long one. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll give us a little warm and fuzzy. You know, we had Lane Johnson talking today, but Jalen Hurts one is I like Jalen. Minute, John. Hold on. Let's pause this real quick. I like Jalen, man. It was a little 8-minute John. Jalen Hurts was talking, and the mindset speaks volumes. You know what I mean? The mindset speaks volumes. The mindset speaks volumes when you're talking about Jalen Hurts and just what Jalen Hurts brought to the table this year, man. What Jalen Hurts brought to the table this year can't be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? It can't be replicated. It's all Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? It's all Jalen Hurts, man. So let's, let's listen to a little bit of this.
A bunch of guys were saying in the locker room that the increased intensity of practice from training camp on kind of brought the team together in a lot of ways, made everyone closer, kind of bonded. Did you sense that as training camp practices were longer and you guys have been coming to Monday and that kind of thing?
I think the more time you're able to put in work together with the guys next to you, usually the better the outcome, because there's been time spent, time on task, a lot of communicating, a lot of ups and downs that you go through together. Those things always pay off in the end.
Was there any point or time during the season where or when even, where you thought, yeah, we can get back to the Super Bowl?
When it began.
Jalen, coming off performance like you are offensively as a team, the old adage, you want to play your best football late in the season. Do you feel you guys are doing that as an offense?
I think it's about efficiency. It's about winning at this point. It's always been about winning. But, when you're able to win in a number of different ways, it's just about mastering whatever the plan is in that particular game and in that particular moment, and just making sure everyone's on the same page when we go out there and execute.
What's your most vivid memory of that last Super Bowl?
Sorry?
What's your most vivid memory of that Super Bowl?
Next question.
What did you learn from that and that you can apply to returning?
There we go. I think hindsight, from a perspective that everyone's not really experienced.
And this is something that a lot of people don't understand this, man. When you've been to a place, for the second time, it's different. It hit different. Things are different. Things feel different. You know what I'm saying? Last time Jalen Hurts went to the Super Bowl for the first time, you know who he called? He called Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning just went on TV today and said he ain't getting no call from Jalen this time. He been there. You know what I mean? Nick Sirianni reached out to a couple people. Them people ain't get this call before they've been there. They've been there. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to sound cocky about none of this stuff, man. My confidence is at a real all-time high right now, man. For a number of reasons, man. For a number of reasons. I think the Chiefs on borrowed time. You know what I mean? And I'm going to give my reasoning why for that. You know what I mean? Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Hold on. Let's look at it. I got another thing that you know what I mean? And this ain't no hate, man. We know what Pat brings to the table. We know what Patrick Mahomes brings to the table. But this version of Patrick Mahomes throwing under 4,000 passing yards and 26 touchdowns, this version of Patrick Mahomes is the least scary version of Patrick Mahomes if we keeping it a buck. If we keeping it a buck. This is the least scariest version of Patrick Mahomes that I've seen in a very, very long time. A very, very long time. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3. That's 300-yard passing games. 300-yard passing games. Not a single 4-touchdown throwing performance from Patrick Mahomes. Not a single one on the season. Not a single one. Not a single one. Patrick Mahomes had back-to-back games where he didn't throw a touchdown, one against San Fran, one against New Orleans. And I'm not taking this opportunity to make it seem like Pat ain't who he is, but this ain't the Pat that everybody was. This ain't the 5,000-yard passing Pat. This ain't the 5,000-yard passing Pat. Let's look at Pat from 2023. Let's look at Pat from 2023. You know what I mean? Pat was different in 2023. He was different, in my opinion, in 2023. You know what I mean? He was a little different. He was a little sharper. 4,100 passing yards in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is looking to beat this guy. Let's look at 2024 Pat. Did Pat win MVP in 2024? I think he did. Patrick Mahomes threw for 5,200 yards. 5,200 yards. The year they beat us last time in the Super Bowl. This is a different Patrick Mahomes, man. A different Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes opened the season that year with a 5-touchdown game performance. He threw for 41 touchdowns that year. 26 this year. 26 this year. This is a different Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? This is a different Kansas City Chiefs team. It's a different Kansas City Chiefs team. And we have to understand that as Eagles fans, man. We got to understand that as Eagles fans, man. This is a different team. This ain't the same team that's going to come out there and try to blow us out. This team is really predicated on what their defense do. It's really predicated on what their defense do. I believe Vic Fangio about to get his revenge, bro. I believe Vic Fangio is about to get his revenge. When Vic Fangio was going up against Patrick Mahomes, everybody want to point out him being 0-8. Look at the offenses Vic Fangio had to deal with. Look at the offenses Fangio had to deal with. Who were the quarterbacks for the Denver Broncos when Vic Fangio was calling the defense over there? Who was the quarterbacks for the Denver Broncos when Vic Fangio was calling the defense over there? That defense was stout, but if you don't have no offense that can control time of possession, like I'm tired of beating that one. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even drill that in the Louis T head. That had to get put in his head by the way of 55-23. We had to 55-23 that into his head, man. What's going on? You hungry? What you want to eat? Go ahead, you eat whatever you want. Don't make no mess, man. All right. Yeah, you can turn the TV on. All right. You know what I mean? I had to drill that into his head. I had to drill that into his head. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to accept it though. Everybody think just because you got a high power offense, you know what I'm saying, that or you got a number one defense, that it don't matter about what your offense do. That don't make sense. The Jets, remember the Jets? The Jets had a great defense for a long time, but they was ass because Zach Wilson was the quarterback. They still was ass. They still was losing games because Zach Wilson was the quarterback. Zach Wilson was the quarterback. Nobody want to give us that type of common sense when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. This ain't the same Patrick Mahomes, man. I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes lost a step, but that ain't an explosive offense. That ain't what they really known for. Now it's flipped to these guys being defensive juggernauts. Now you got a not so explosive Patrick Mahomes or not so explosive passing game against the number one. What if Patrick Mahomes went against the number one ranked defense with this kind of worn down arsenal of weapons? Everybody's so much worried about what Jalen Hurts is going to do against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm intrigued to see what Patrick Mahomes think he's about to do against the Philadelphia Eagles defense. I'm intrigued to see what Patrick Mahomes think he's about to do against the Philadelphia Eagles defense. I am this go around. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what Patrick Mahomes going to do against his Philadelphia Eagles defense. I just don't see him scoring 30. I don't see him scoring 30. I don't see him scoring 30. And another caveat to that is that I don't think Saquon Barkley ever played against the Kansas City Chiefs in his career. In his career, a lot of people are not pointing that out. I saw that today on Twitter. I don't think Saquon Barkley ever played against the Kansas City Chiefs in his career. Do y'all hear me, man? Do y'all hear me how the stars is lining up for the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I don't think it's ever happened. I don't. My guy Donnell Shipley, thank you for the super J. He said, LB, honestly, Louis T was scared. That's why he kept coming up with all them antics. Denny's 5 on it. Yeah, he was scared. But you see, what they wanted to do was make it seem like I was scared, though. That's the play, man. That's the play, man. When you're really scared, you got to try to project that on the other person. But I sat in that stream like this, y'all. Okay. I sat in them streams like this. All right. I let them do it. I got the 5. I got 5 on it. I got this and all that. I sat there quietly because, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what's dangerous. A person who knows the ebbs and flows of football and a person who knows the X's and O's. I think those guys are neck and neck. I think those guys are neck and neck, bro. Because I have shut down numerous X's and O's guys just by knowing the ebbs and flows. When I went on that stream and said the Eagles are due for one, they thought it was funny. They thought it was funny. When I went on that stream and said the Eagles are due for an exhibition on the ground and through the air, they thought it was funny. because it's ebbs and flows. Listen, one thing I know is my team. The more you say Jalen can't do something and Nick Sirianni is cocky, the more Nick Sirianni going to make sure he show you that next week. You know what I'm saying? I heard from Louis T the second we won. He was like, yeah, congratulations. I hope the Chiefs blow y'all out and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? That ain't going to stop me from my onslaught. That ain't going to stop me from my onslaught because it was a lot that was talked, bro. It was a lot that was talked. And now the new thing that they going with over there in Commanders land is this, that Jaden Daniels played good. The team let Jaden Daniels down. Come on, man. Y'all can't be believing that, bro. Y'all seen the game, bro. Y'all seen the game. Young boy was throwing a lot of balls into the dirt. Young boy was throwing a lot of low balls. In fact, the Austin Eckler fumble was because he had to bend down damn near to his ankles to catch the ball and push himself up with one arm. Look what he had to do to get the ball. He didn't hit him in his chest to where he didn't have to bend down. He had to bend down for the ball. Look at the first drive of that game, the 18-play drive. Look how many balls he threw to the dirt. They had to keep replaying shit to see if guys caught the ball. That's number one. Number two, Jaden Daniels threw the ball 48 or 49 times in that game. 48 or 49 times in that game. You know what I'm saying? He ain't throw the ball. Now think, how many times did he throw the ball? Let's pull it up. Somebody let me know. How many times did Jaden Daniels throw the ball? I think, did he throw the ball 50 times in that game? Did he throw the ball 50 times in that game? If he one of them ones, then it should be no problem putting the ball in his hand. If he one of them ones, it should be no problem. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up right here, man. I'm going to pull it up right here. Jaden Daniels stats. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up right here, man. We're gonna get this right out the way right now, man. Because they obviously like 48, 29 out of 48. I don't even gotta pull it up. 29 out of 48. But hold on. As y'all know, I be prepared, man. I do my homework, man. As y'all know, I be prepared. And at all times. I do my homework. So you know what I mean? This is something that I looked up because I was wondering, Youngin really was slinging the pill. He really was slinging the pill. Let's see all games. He really was slinging the pill. In the postseason, you know what I mean, against the Philadelphia Eagles, where they got their back beat in, he threw the ball 48 times. 48 times. There's not another game in his career as an NFL starter where he threw the ball 40 times. That's the only time throwing the ball 40 times. He threw it 48 times. That was a career high for him. 40 times. And that's the game where he has his second lowest passer rating, 72. Who else gave him a passer rating of 72? And the other two wins, he had a passer rating of triple digits, which is the benchmark of excellence. Who else? I can't count the Cowboys one because he ain't played the whole game. You know what I'm saying? The loss to the Cowboys, you know, that one, the Carolina one, he ain't played that whole game either. So I can't count none of those. Was this his lowest? Do we got a passer rating lower than 72 that he played the whole game in? I'm looking right now. I don't see it. I don't see it. We gave him his lowest passer rating. He looked like a rookie to me, man. And that's no hate. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a rookie to me, man. And like I said, that's no hate. But at the end of the day, man, we the only ones that made him look like that. And it is what it is. They could make the excuses, the fumbles and all of this. They could do all of that they want, y'all. But they was the same ones bragging about winning with 5 turnovers. Y'all remember it? Y'all was there. They're the same ones bragging about winning with 5 turnovers. Why ain't win with 4? Because Jalen Hurts played. And he sustained the drives. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the ebbs and flows of football. Listen, if you can't understand coverages and all of this stuff, a lot of these guys be trying to do in this content creation platform, a lot of these guys want to be like Skip Bayless. They want to be like these guys on TV. If you can't understand some of the stuff they're doing, then just put yourself back in the fan seat. Put yourself back in the fan seat and understand that common sense still plays a part of football. Common sense still plays a part of football. If you ain't know the Philadelphia Eagles was going to dog walk the Washington Commanders, you just don't watch football, man. Or you just don't, or you just too wrapped up in the hype about what the three-letter networks are saying. You know what I mean? That's that on that. That's that on that. I like the fact that Brent Selleck is practicing, though, with the Philadelphia Eagles, giving them different looks at tight end, because we know that Kelsey, he tends to turn it up in these big moments for sure. You know what I mean? And we can't overlook that. We can't underlook that. You know, that just is what it is. Kelsey is one of those ones. He just is. He turns it up in these moments for sure. And then, you know, I just feel a sense of preparation that I haven't felt from the Philadelphia Eagles before, man, because this is the one, bro. This is the one. This is the one, man. Now every Super Bowl you play in is important. Make no mistake about that. But since I've been doing content, this is the third season the Eagles went to the Super Bowl. I started the Super Bowl season, Nick Foles won. Y'all know what happened 2 years ago. You know what I mean? When Jalen Hurts, you know what I mean, went to the Super Bowl and lost. And now this one. This is 3 times. This one gives you the opportunity to be one behind the Commanders in total Super Bowls. This one also gives you the opportunity to get Jalen Hurts a Super Bowl as the first Eagles quarterback to ever go to multiple Super Bowls. This one will get Lane Johnson his second Super Bowl, Brandon Graham his second Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will be in rare air with this one alone. Jalen Hurts has a Hall of Fame resume, whether you like the guy or not. But this Super Bowl right here will undoubtedly make the case for Jalen Hurts only being second to Patrick Mahomes in terms of quarterbacks. Undoubtedly, bro. You got guys that they're going to continue to put over Jalen Hurts next year, whether he win it or not, who never even been to a AFC championship game or NFC championship game, because they want to eye test us to death. But what they going to say when you win it, though? They literally have nothing else to say. If you say anything after we win the Super Bowl, then you just, I mean, what we talking about here, bro? We got to get this done, bro. We got to get this done, bro. We know how it feels to go to a Super Bowl and lose. That's a fresh feeling for us. We got to get this done. And I like the fact that Saquon Barkley is I like the fact that Saquon Barkley is focused. I like the fact that Jalen Hurts is focused. I like the fact that Nick Sirianni is focused. Oh, and by the way, this defensive line, when we went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, Hassan Reddick was the youngest player on the line at 28. Now this year, 28 would make you damn near a grandfather in terms of the starters on the defensive line. It'll make you a grandfather. I think our oldest dude that start is 25. Our oldest dude that started is 25, so it's different. The field ain't going to be wet. We had a bunch of school buses and U-Haul trucks chasing Patrick Mahomes on a wet field. Now we got some Maseratis. You got Zach Bond. You got so many things that are different. But I will tell you one thing that Jalen Hurts is going to have to do in this game. What Jalen Hurts is going to have to do in this game is he's going to have to beat the blitz. We're going to talk about this all week. I'm working on a Steve Spagnuolo video. What Jalen Hurts is going to have to do is beat the blitz. He got to beat the blitz in this game, bro. He got to beat the blitz in this game. And he also got to understand, the Eagles and Kellen Moore got to understand that on passing downs, Spagnuolo are going to bring that blitz. And when that blitz is being brought, that he has sacrificed something in order to bring that pressure. When Josh Allen flopped on that last play of the game, when he flopped, threw the ball up and nobody was there or whatever, and everybody want to blame Dalton Kincaid, there was somebody wide open underneath. But he didn't see it because he ran into the pressure. He checked to the wrong side and ran into the pressure. He had a crosser wide open on the other side of the field who flashed right in his face, but the pressure was also in his face. One thing Jalen Hurts is good at doing is running those checks at the line of scrimmage and understanding that blitz and changing that play and sliding that protection. The quarterback run is going to be extremely important in this game, the design run, because when you got guys coming right at your line of scrimmage, you know what I'm saying? You're able to hold the ball for that split second on the QB draw and see where the blitz is coming, and you can shoot a gap. keeping them honest with Saquon Barkley is going to be important. Play action is going to be important. They're not really good at play action. So these guys can be got. They can be got. They can be got. They can be got. They're not immortal. We got to go into this thing with no respect for them because we don't have no respect for them, bro. They got something that we need. They're in the way. They're 4 quarters in the way from us bringing that Lombardi back to the Philadelphia area, man. They 4 quarters. There's 4 quarters in the way. 4 quarters in the way, man. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy D-Lo in the building, man. You know what I mean? They 4 quarters in the way. But KC could switch it up too because they don't want one-on-ones against our wide receivers. But that's what guys like Nick Wright is saying. Sell out to stop Saquon Barkley, make Jalen Hurts beat you. That's the stupidest, oldest, tiredest, most drawn out narrative of Jalen Hurts' career. What makes you think that he can't beat one-on-one coverage, bro? If anybody know that, Spagnolia and the Chiefs do. He had an all-time performance on him last time we seen him in this game. He had an all-time performance. And this water good. Cold, crisp. You know what I mean? He had an all-time performance on him in this game. I think Patrick Mahomes can give you a fumble. I think Patrick Mahomes can give you an interception. I think he can. I think he can. You got to look at that. You got to look at that Bronco, not the Bronco. Look at the tape of what the Buccaneers did when Tom Brady beat Patrick Mahomes. They had Patrick Mahomes in hell. In hell. In hell. They had Patrick Mahomes in a sanctuary, in an asylum. They had him in a chokey. They had him in a gulag. Patrick Mahomes can be got, bruh. He can be got. He can be got. It just don't make no sense to Jalen Hurts narrative, man. I'm tired of it, y'all. I'm tired of it. 740 people in the building. Thank y'all for tapping in on your Saturday night, man. LB, the only thing I'm concerned about is how healthy our O-line will be knowing Landon and Cam have injuries. Man, I hope they ain't practiced this week. I hope they, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, listen. It's go time right now, bro. It's go time right now. The communication on the O-line got to be at an all-time high, bro. It got to be at an all-time high because them boys going blitz. They are going to blitz, bro. Kellen Moore got to be on his job, bro. And we're going to know from the beginning of the game, bro. It got to be some blitz beaters ready. I'm talking about the screen. You have to, when the team blitz as much as these guys blitz, they blitz a lot of corners too. You got to welcome the blitz. You got to use the blitz against them. Let them come free. Throw a screen. A screen to Saquon? A screen to Saquon would be crazy. Crazy. If it's one person that I know that's going to leave every ligament on the field, it's Saquon Barkley, bro. It's Saquon Barkley, man. You know what I'm saying? And real quick, man, this video was brought to you by BetUS, man. Big BetUS in the building. You know what I'm saying? 150% on your first deposit, 125% on your next 2 deposits after that. You know how BetUS is giving it up. Quick and easy withdrawal process, best betting variety in the business. You want to tap in with the good people at BetUS and tell them Lil Brunson sent you. You know what I'm saying? Also, thank y'all, man, for tapping in and grabbing a broken crayon still color too, man. It's big. It's big the way y'all supporting the boy, man. It's super big the way y'all supporting me, man. You know what I mean? I got some new stuff coming too. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all for real, man. But like I'm saying, bro, these guys can be got. It's not the same Chiefs. It's not the same Chiefs. And at some point, people going to learn. People going to learn. It's not the same Chiefs. You know what I mean? It's not the same Chiefs, man. I want to show y'all something real quick though, because I get these questions all the time about the Even platform and you know how to purchase a broken crayon still color. It's important because a lot of people put themselves in the contest to go to week 1. You know what I'm saying? With me, opening day with me. I'm sorry, when we drop the banner. Most likely a banner. We're 1 game away from dropping the banner, man. That'll be crazy. We can watch a game together while the banner get dropped. Come on, man. Perfect timing, man, if you ask me. But listen, I'm going to show y'all a little bit about the Even platform real quick. You know what I'm saying? While I got y'all, man. You know what I mean? It's a new way, man, that people are, you know what I mean, distributing art and stuff like that, you know, musically, man. It's basically you buy the art directly from the artist, man. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying, pay what you want. But you know what I mean? My project is only $5. You know what I'm saying? A lot be going into these projects, man. Producer, studio time, and stuff like that. But my joint only $5, 10 tracks. But a purchase of $10 or more puts you in the running. You know what I'm saying? To getting them game tickets with me, man. And here go the project right here, man. Broken Crayon Still Color, man. You know what I mean? It just simply, you know, just going even, pay what you want. You know what I'm saying? Pure fire, you know what I mean? And this cover is real too, man. This is a real cover. This is me right here with the bottle. It's my man Stizzle. It's my man Reese. You know what I'm saying? Drew. There's a lot of people, you know what I mean, that's cut out. That's my man Yak right here. You know, you got to format it, man. It's my man Fred right here. Rest in peace with the, you kind of see the maroon hood. AI back here, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's real right here, man. It's real personal joint to me, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shout out to all the guys, man. You know, but, yeah, man, that's how you go get it on an even platform, man. Let me get some of these super chats real quick. And I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put the link to it at the end of this video. My guy Julian Jones, thank you for the super chat. Call me crazy, LB, but I don't think this game going to be close. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. I got that feeling, bro, that it's going to be a comfortable win. A comfortable win. I got that feeling it's going to be a comfortable win, man. You know, the world is focused on Saquon Barkley. And just like, you know, it's almost like the more you focus on him, the more damage he do to you. I mean, I don't see nobody stop him and make us do anything different. You can't stop him because he's a home run threat. How are you going to stop him? How are you going to stop him? You can slow him down and you can minimize, you give him a 30-yard run here. That's still good for us. How are you going to stop Saquon Barkley? That's my answer, man. That's my question. Dark Matters, thank you for the super chat. Jalen is really a dog. They asked him what memory he used when Nick told them to close their eyes. He said no play came to mind. He focused. Hey, that's real. That's real. He's on a different level, bro. Maurice Still, thank you for the super chat. I think Devontae Smith is going to go off because New Orleans is his hometown. You remember what happened last time he was there? Oh yeah. I think Smitty gonna go off too. I think Smitty gonna go off, bro. I really feel like Smitty is gonna go off, bro. I do. I really feel like Smitty is gonna go off. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, I don't care who go off. I don't care who go off. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who go off, bro. It just gotta be done. It gotta be done, man. It gotta be done, man. They said, and you know, word on the street is when Patrick played against Vic know how to get to him, bro. Vic might not win the war because of the teams that Patrick had, but Vic knew how to make life tough for Patrick Mahomes. If there's anybody who got the tape on Patrick Mahomes, it is Vic Fangio. This could have not fell on our lap any better, man. Any better. What's up? Taking my blanket? You taking that Eagles blanket? I'm cold. You cold? Let me get you. Go ahead, man. You can use the blanket. Yeah. Thank you. I got another Eagles blanket. It's in my room. But I don't want you to hey Tori, come here. Do me a favor. Put me some water in here. Anywhere. If you water that plant for me, please. My boy looking a little brown, man. Don't use that water. Just get some water from out the bathroom for me. Just put it in the bottle and just pour the whole bottle in that plant right there for me. Which one? The plant right here. The big plant. More water. Listen. Pour water in the bottle. I need more water. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? People want to be up eating my food. You know what I mean? Drinking my beverage. Just water a plant for me. We went to Sky Zone today. You know what I mean? A zoo in there, I tell you. A zoo in there. You know what I mean? I'm ready to leave in 20 minutes. A zoo in there. You know what I mean? Some little boy walked up to me. I'm lost. God damn. I'm lost too, bro. I'll take you to the people so you can find you know what I mean? So you can find your people. You know what I mean? I look at my girl, I say, hey, we got 20 minutes and I'm ready to bounce. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I tired of folks out, man. Got tired of folks out. Get to these supers. Yeah, pour in the plant for me. Thank you so much. Mikey, thank you for the super chat. Media been on KC Top all week. They hype. Of course, they got to. Because thank you. Because KC is on the verge of that three-peat. They're on the verge of that three-peat, man. And listen, and KC, listen, going to the Super Bowl for 3 straight years is crazy. It's crazy, bro. So Kansas City, they deserve this. But the rematch of this and Saquon Barkley makes this a big storyline. Makes it a big storyline. This is a big storyline. A big storyline. Julian Jones, thank you for the super chat. This game going to look like Washington. Only KC might not turn it over as much, but we will have 2 takeaways at minimum. And, I think about that, bro. I think about that all the time. Like, can we beat Kansas City without a turnover? We've been getting so many of them. What if Kansas City don't turn the ball over? Last time we played them, I think we made Kelsey fumble. You know what I'm saying? Can we beat Kansas City without a turnover? Because turnovers are gifts. Now, it takes discipline. It takes a lot of things to cause them. You know what I mean? Things got to go your way. But can you beat Kansas City without a turnover? Because turnover is not guaranteed. But the one thing you can control is your execution. You have to control your execution. You have to control your execution. When's the last time we won a game without a turnover? That's the real one right there. When's the last time we won a game without a turnover? Turnovers have been instrumental to us getting to where we're at right now. We've been caught. We lead the league in fumbles recovered or fumbles caused, whichever one it was. But when we punch a ball out, we normally get it back. We normally get it back. Interceptions have been ramping up. We got an interception in both of our postseason games. You know what I mean? Did we get one? Did we get Jordan Love? Yes, Slay got Jordan Love. Slay got Jordan Love. Did Quinyon get Stafford? Did somebody get Stafford? I don't know if nobody got Stafford, but I know we got turnovers in that game. I think Stafford fumbled. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. Did Quinyon get Stafford? I know Quinyon got Daniels. Oh, we didn't get Stafford? Okay. But listen, man, we can't worry about the refs. We can't worry about nothing, bro. We got to go out there and play our game. We got to execute. We have to execute. And this Taylor Swift stuff, man, we got to be the ones to put the dagger in it. If we could stop a Tom Brady 3-peat, we could stop a Patrick Mahomes 3-peat, bro. If we could stop a Tom Brady 3-peat, we could stop a Patrick Mahomes 3-peat. And Xavier Worthy, I think he going to put that ball on the ground. Worthy going to put the ball on the ground. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be Worthy. Worthy is going to put that ball on the ground. He's going to put that ball on the ground because I think we're going to get Worthy to run east and west, and somebody going to come on the side and the same way we did to De'Ami Brown. You know what I'm saying? Worthy going to come on the side of him, and I think that's going to be all she wrote. I think that's going to be all she wrote. CJ, I know he want this. Everybody on this roster want this, bro. Oren Burke, this is his back-to-back Super Bowl. He lost to the Chiefs. I know he want this. I know he want it. He just lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. A lot of people on this roster lost to these guys in the Super Bowl, bro. We are extra motivated, bro. There's no way we could leave this stadium in New Orleans with these guys winning this game. There's no way we have come this far to lose to the same head coach and same defensive coordinator and same quarterback. We should have, if anybody got data, we should have more data on them than their division rivals, bro. We should be more prepared for these guys than their division rivals are on a week-to-week basis, man. I'm just saying. Jalen Carter could really potentially, blow this game up. Jalen Carter could blow this game up. He could blow this game up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy, Dark Matter. He said, Jalen is ready, dog. They asked him with memory. I read that one. You know what I'm saying? They could, you know what I mean? He could potentially blow this game up. So, like I said, I'm excited, man. This year, bro, If we win it this year, I feel like we'll be back in the Super Bowl next year. We'll probably be talking about a repeat. If we win this one, we'll be talking about a repeat. It's clear that this team are a bunch of individuals that learn as they go. We've learned how to get to the Super Bowl. That's evident. We're back again. Now this group has to learn how to win a Super Bowl together. And I'm telling you, they're going to repeat. I'm telling you, they're going to repeat. I'm telling you, they're going to repeat, man. We got an interesting week coming up, man. We're going to get some collabs, and I'm definitely going to work with my guy, Philly Mike, this week. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to do another one with the link up. You know, I'm going to try to get with Okoye Media on what he thinks about Spagnolia's defense. I want to bring in one of the best film guys in the business. You know what I mean? We're going to go over this together respectfully, you know what I mean, on our respective channels. And it's going to be a movie, man. It's going to be exciting, man. We're going to be celebrating Super Bowl coverage, celebrating being in the big game, because that's what winners do. That's what winners do. We celebrate. Davon Tyree, thank you for the super chat. Yo, LB, what DBs are guarding who? Slate on Hop and Q on Worthy and Coop on Hollywood. Yeah. I can see that, bro. I can see that. But I think Juju Smith-Schuster is going to be a little more of a factor in the passing game. You know what I mean? Not as far as like in attempts. He's going to get a lot of routes. He's going to get a lot of playing time. So it don't matter, bro. I don't think we're playing no man defense, bro. I think we're playing in our base. I think we're playing in our comfort zone. And we're going to let them try to find the open zones and the open holes in our situation, bro. You know what I mean? We're going to communicate and we're going to do that type of stuff, bro. So I ain't really worried about who guarding who, bro. Like, this the number one defense, bro. If it comes down to playing some man to man, I think Q going to end up on D-Hop. You know what I mean? But I would love to see Q on Hollywood Brown for real. I would love to see Q on Hollywood Brown for real. I think Q just too physical. Q too physical, man. I think Q too physical for all of the wide receivers for real. But, you know, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, the week is going to be a good one, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. We're going to ramp up the content. I took a little 2-day break. You know what I mean? I've been on the link up. And shout out to y'all that subbed up to the link up channel. You know what I'm saying? We 1,500 subs over there, so we ready to get rock and rolling over there. NFC Super Friends, we've been rocking over there. Y'all been rocking with LB, man. You know what I mean? We get this one, man. I'm going to act a donkey, man. Y'all already know. If you ain't like me before, you definitely not going to like me, man, after this Super Bowl. You're not going to like me after the Super Bowl, bro. You're not going to like me after this one, bro. Randall Sports Nation, thank you for the super chat. The X Factor to me is Smitty and Nola Smith Jr. I like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to like me after this. You're not. He said Patty can't beat the shell. Who said Patrick Mahomes can't beat the shell defense? You know what I'm saying? You definitely not going to like me after this one, man. But that's all she wrote for the night, yo. Tomorrow we're going to tap in. You know what I mean? I'm going to give y'all something a little earlier on what I think about Spagnolia defense, and I'm about to set up all of these collabs. I'm going to set these collabs up with proficiency, with execution, and we're going to do it that way, man. You know what I mean? Until next time, which is tomorrow, which is all week because we're in the Super Bowl, make sure your notifications on. And yo, I'm real close to 30,000 subs, y'all. I'm real close to 30,000 subs. I ain't one of them guys who say stuff like, I should have been at 100,000 subs and stuff like that, because I am who I am. But I'm close to 30,000 subs, bro. And I need y'all to go there and make that happen. If you have not subscribed, stop what you're doing and subscribe, bro. Trust me, man. I'm here. And I don't think nobody doing it like I do.
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. In my line, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. They had me 6 hours, I said 17 words. I'm like Shady in the snow, I spun, I'm so superb. A legend still remains when his flesh is in the earth. And if they raid your tomb, may they fall upon a curse. Yeah, this 9 I keep for backup. With this I want it chip.